We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. Ladies and gentlemen, champions of Europe. Yeah, I was going to say cross it out. Don't cross it out. Tick, tick. Champions of the mother trucking world, Chelsea Football Club have completed football under Roman Abramovich. Second time trying, we've won the Club World Cup courtesy of goals from Romelu Lukaku and Kai Havertz. I'm feeling good. It's time for celebration. I hope you're celebrating if you're a Chelsea fan. If you're not, why not just celebrate anyway? What a time to be alive. Thomas Tuchel made it today. Was it today? He made it. Roman Abramovich was in attendance. The squad harmony was good. The opposition was great in Palmeiras. The atmosphere was fierce in terms of opposition. The vast majority of the fans were from South America supporting Palmeiras. This is the game of their lives, the game of their career. I've heard a Brazilian journalist talk about how Palmeiras fans, or generally South American fans, like sell their cars to try and get to like these games. And boy, what a difficult game! But Chelsea have done it. Champions of the world, Didier Havertz, doing it again in yet another cup final. Incroyable, incredible scenes. We're going to talk about the goals, the performances, what the implications of this is moving forwards, because it's a wonderful thing. Chelsea weren't amazing, but that doesn't matter. Chelsea in adversity, that's often when they do best. Guys, well, let's do some housework, please. Drop a like if you're feeling good, and if you're yet to subscribe, please consider doing so. Because, oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's put the border back. Ding! You're all welcome. Right. What happened? Well, we went back to a 3-4-3. Mason Mount comes in for Hakim Ziyech. Ziyech doesn't often play great in a 3-4-2-1, 3-4-3. Mason Mount, more of a combative player. Sure, that makes sense, though he had to come off with, I guess, an injury. And interestingly, Christian Pulisic came on. Interesting. Let's talk about the lineup. Let's see if I can remember it. A lot of people said Kepa should start and he earned it, but a lot of people equally said Mendy's our best goalkeeper, play him. Kepa saves penalties. We conceded a penalty, it wasn't saved, but Mendy is champion of Europe, champion of Africa, and champion of the world. So as Mendy in goal, we had a back three of Thiago Silva, Andreas Christensen, and of course Antonio Rudiger. Malang Sarr later came on for Andreas Christensen, and I believe we went to a back four. We had Callum Hudson-Odoi playing wing back. We had a front three of originally Mason Mount, Lukaku and Havertz, but Pulisic comes on. Pulisic almost looked like he was playing in midfield for a while when he first came on, like it was a 3-5-2 maybe. We had a midfield duo of Kovacic and Kante. No Jorginho featured in this game, and the wing backs were, of course, Hudson-Odoi and Cesar Azpilicueta. Am I missing anyone? I might be missing people. We made a hella load of subs. A lot. So it was pretty even. We started all right. People will say we dominated in this game, but I don't think we did. At times we looked so passive until we scored the goal. A lot of people were criticising Callum Hudson-Odoi early doors in this game, and he puts in a wonderful assist for Romelu Lukaku, who scores a great goal, a header. And at this point, we're 1-0 up. You need to shout out Romelu Lukaku because he scored the goal so far in the Club World Cup. He scored the goal that saw us to the final. Granted, Kepa was amazing in that game. And he stepped up and scored a goal here. I want to talk about him now because he played well. And as soon as he scored that goal, he started playing better. Like, his football became better. His one-touch, his combinations. I've never been one of these people to just slag off Lukaku. Like, he gets a lot of grief on social media. Yes, he was wrong to do the interview, but he's still a great footballer. And he's playing for Chelsea. So you've got to support him. And in this instance, he came up with the goods, you know. And so did Callum Hudson-Odoi. In commentary, one of the commentators said Callum Hudson-Odoi is highest for open play chances created for Chelsea in the Premier League this season. No wonder Thomas Tuchel keeps playing him, because he's the most creative player for him. Granted, you'd imagine if Ziyech played more, maybe he'd take that, I'm assuming. But still, when you can play Hudson-Odoi at wing-back and his defensive work's getting better and better, I get why Tuchel likes him. I know a lot of people, again, are frustrated with Hudson-Odoi, but everything, you know, requires perspective, you know? So, scored the goal. To be honest, man, we get a little bit unlucky with the penalty. I thought Thiago Silva's hand that went up, his head almost pushed his hand up because his arm was like that. It almost got pushed up into it. You know, whatever, like, fair enough, it's a penalty. It really dispatched really well by the Palmeiras, was it forward? I forget which player. And it's 1-1, and, you know, we have more chances. We go to extra time. It's getting a little bit spicy, of course, the atmosphere, their coaching staff. That was a VAR given goal, of course, to which we got one in the dying embers of extra time. And Kai Havertz, man, what an ice-cold penalty. He said in his post-match interview he's the third choice penalty taker after Jorginho and Lukaku, I believe he said. So, I mean, fair enough. I imagine he took them for Leverkusen. He said he was nervous, but my word, what a penalty in the corner. Literally waits for him to move. He could have just put it down the middle after he moved. He's like, no, I'm going to put it just right in the corner. Do you know what I mean? Incredible. Didier Havertz does it again in a cup final. He ends up drawing a foul towards the end, which sees the opposition player get a red card. And we see it through. We lift the trophy. Cesar Azpilicueta, Chelsea's captain, is the first Chelsea player to win every trophy available in his decade tenure. What a legend Cesar Azpilicueta is. If he left Chelsea now, he could leave, like, completed it, mate. There's plenty of pictures of him after the Champions League final with Roman Abramovich. He's like hugging Thomas Tuchel. He's clearly valued as such an important and incredible player for Chelsea, Cesar Azpilicueta. So let's talk about player performances, and then we'll talk about this as in like the rest of the season moving on. Mendy, it was a great penalty against him, but he didn't even go the right way. Mendy's not as good at saving penalties as Kepa is. That's not his fault. He's an amazing goalkeeper. I think he made a couple of saves, but he didn't really need to be like Super Mendy in this game, which is good. I think Thiago Silva was great, except for the penalty. In the opening stages of this final, Thiago Silva had the freedom of the park. No one was going to press him, and he's like, all right, put my foot on the ball. Who shall I pass to? Him. I'll just put it over there. Wicked. Thiago Silva was good. Christensen was okay. I think he had to come off, obviously, for Malang Sarr. I'm so pleased that we've utilised. Shout out to Malang Sarr, man. Like, playing in finals and stuff. Incredible, man. Like, who saw this coming? Kovacic was good. Kante... We're going to have a conversation about Kante soon. He had good moments, but lately... Kante's not been vintage Kante, has he? Comment down below your opinions on that. But doesn't matter. Cesar Azpilicueta I thought was very good. Good, decent amount of shithousery to go with his like leadership. Hudson-Odoi, amazing assist for Rom. Actually, when Romelu Lukaku got substituted, I thought it was a bit harsh. Now, I am no Romelu Lukaku like sympathiser. I'll rightly criticise him. He has been awful since that interview. But these last couple of games, he scored the goals, and today he played a lot better. I know it's just a silly app, but I checked SofaScore the moment he got subbed, and he was Chelsea's highest rated player. Not just because of the goal, because he was combining well, he was doing well up front. So I thought it was a little bit harsh, but maybe he was knackered. Who knows? Kai Havertz, yes, very good. I love watching Kai Havertz play football. If you watch Football Therapy, this channel, over the last few years, you follow me on Twitter, you'll know I'm always talking about how he's a Rolls Royce and a special player. And he's done it again for us in a final. Absolutely incredible. Mason Mount didn't really get a chance to do anything. Pulisic had moments. A lot of people were criticising Pulisic on Twitter, but I saw him stepping up and looking actually quite good in this game, looking a bit more like a big game player. So I'm not about, shout out Pulisic as well. What does this mean? It means we're champions of the fucking world, mate. Okay, so we've won 2 trophies this season already, and we're in February, and we've got another final to play this month. Chelsea could finish this month and have 3 trophies for the season already. That is special. Incredible, really. And if we win the League Cup after the Club World Cup, then Chelsea will have that winning mentality ingrained. It ferments. It sort of gains momentum. Who knows? FA Cup. I'm not going to say we're going to win the Champions League again, but who knows, man? Imagine if we won the Super Cup, the Club World Cup, the League Cup, and the FA Cup. What are 4 trophies in a season? Incredible scenes. Thomas Tuchel doing amazing work. Actually, in this game, I was a little bit worried. I didn't really trust any of his subs, but who am I? I'm not a football manager. But as a football fan, I was like, ooh, why is he doing it? Oh, is Saul? Why is Saul coming on? But it doesn't matter. This is amazing. It puts us in a very strong position, and I'm not going to speak too long about it. I want to hear what you guys have to say, so bring it down into the comments. Comment down below. Chelsea are champions of the world. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm sure you are too. Talk to me about how you feel this bodes for us moving forward. Talk to me about who you think played well. I want to hear it all. Comment down below, friends. Remember to drop a like and sub, and why not share the video? Spread the football therapy love. Everyone is, of course, welcome. That's it from me. See you tomorrow. Daily videos, of course. Enjoy the football, and I'll see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't